Hi everyone, this is Michelle DeMello. And before I begin the day 14 for today, I would like to thank each and every one of you for the personal messages that you all sent us, that you are loving our series, that you are following our series, that you are sharing it with family members, that it is helping them bring about a shift in their life. So both Natasha and I would like to give gratitude to all of you. And somewhere we are feeling so overwhelmed with the response that we got that is going to keep us going ahead and keep doing new things for all of you. So let's begin with our day 14, and that is about wishes coming true. So how many of us have asked for something, as it's written in the Bible, ask and you shall receive? How many of us have been able to ask for something and are able to receive it? And how many of us have wished for something, and generally we do wishes during birthdays? But why is it that we can't wish otherwise? And I was a little curious to know the definition of a wish. So I just went and searched in the dictionary, and what it told me was wish is a desire which is unattainable. And I kept asking myself, oh my God, so don't tell me that we ask for something which we think we can never ever achieve. But what if we change this entire thought? So maybe as little children we wished for a lot of things, like even I did when I was small. I wished that I became a news reader, that I spoke. But all of the age that I was, there were so many fears that I had. I was a student who would generally avoid direct interaction. I would be one of the last benchers who would try to hide as much as possible. So what happened differently for me that I could make my wish come true, that I'm here today right in front of so many people on Facebook and are able to talk? I was no other brilliant student like the others in my class. I was absolutely average. So what made me be at it and make my wish come true? So first and foremost, this was a self-discovery journey for me. So when we say that we ask for something, so I asked that I want to become a speaker or I want to be a reader. But as I said, there were a lot of challenges, there were a lot of fears that came along the way for me. And that stopped me maybe for that moment, but I didn't give up. Something within me was telling me, yes, Michelle, you can do it. Don't give up. Keep going at it. Someday you will be able to speak. And I said, yes. I just kept following this inner voice of mine. So what I did was, I did a lot of self-work, as I told you all. I got a lot of clarity, worked on my fears. So there are some, as we have mentioned to you in the previous videos, that we have something called the self-limiting beliefs and fears which stop us from making our wish come true. I put them down step by step. And I won't say I immediately was able to achieve it. But yes, I made those mistakes, but I still was at it. Didn't give up. And I kept going and I kept getting better and better. And I really didn't bother what people had to tell me. Even if I made those mistakes, because most of us, whenever we have seen that if we ask somebody in a conference or in a session to talk, to stand up and talk, it becomes very difficult. It's very awkward because most of the time they are thinking, what will A think about me? What will B think about me? And you know, what if I make a mistake? What will people will laugh at me. But what if you had to work on these conditions? These are called conditioning, because as children, we are conditioned into certain stories and those stories become a part of our life. What if we start becoming aware? And that's how Natasha and I told you all that it's important for you all to journal your thoughts, to write them down. Because I didn't know when I was small that there was a possibility to journal thoughts. But today there is so much awareness, there is so much of globalization, so we are aware that you can make journals, there are so many creative ways in which you can make journals. So start journaling, even if it's a simple book and a pen. Write down, make that time for yourself, maybe 5 minutes for yourself. Write down what are those things that are blocking you. So like I said, my journey was from not being able, to speak in front of a crowd, to now come today and face a crowd. And of course I'm doing a lot of sessions, even otherwise talking to people. I had my fears, as I said, and I'm repeating, but I worked on it consciously, not bothering about what people have to tell me or think about me. And I will keep going ahead. So today what I want you all to do is think of that one thing that you always wish came true for you, that you always was excited about when the thought came to you. So it could be about maybe going and settling abroad. That's the thought that you have, or a wish that you have, and you are simply excited about it. You are doing the necessary actions as well. So then between the excitement and the thought, you have to identify that one thing or maybe a couple of things that are blocking you. Maybe some unknown reasons that you have within you. They could be your fears. They could be that, what if I leave my family and go? What happens to them? Because we are so used to being in our comfort zone that it's difficult for us to move out, because everything is so predictable. And when we are going into a new space, it's not predictable. So we have already gone there in our head, we have created the story and we are back. And so the wish has never come true. What if you now start identifying? So first start by thinking of that one thing that you want to wish for, to start with one, okay? Then put down maybe the blocks or the challenges that you're facing that's not allowing you. Consciously you will have to do this work. And once you have started becoming aware of your blocks, now you know that you can go ahead and overcome them. So if they are fears, write down your fears. If they are worry or anxiety, write them down. And once you become aware, as we say, from our subconscious mind, we bring it to our conscious mind. And when we bring it to our conscious mind, we become even more aware that, okay, now I know these are my fears. So if you really, really desire to, take that leap of faith and go ahead, then you got to consciously work on your fears. And of course, you will start seeing the results the sooner you start clearing. So there is no timeline that you will clear the thing immediately. If you are ready to, maybe you will. If you make the choice to clear those blocks, you will immediately. So stop doubting yourself and trust that yes, if I do it, I can achieve it. So make that wish today and be grateful for yourself and the journey that you are in. Even if it may not be that easy for you, just be in gratitude. Thank yourself and keep going at it. Trust me, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So, by saying all this, I'm hoping that you guys have at least kept one intention clear for you that you would want to achieve. And be at it. If you're facing any blocks, both Natasha and I are available. We can help you overcome them. And that's all for today. As I said, we are available on YouTube, on Universe Official. And I would like to bless you all and thank you all for today, day 14, making your wishes come true. And I wish that all your wishes come true. Here's Michelle DeMello signing off from Universe. Thank you.